At Titus Contracting, we often get asked the question, how do you choose a contractor? That's obviously very important when you're thinking about having somebody in your home. And one of the things I point out to, and one of the things we're going to discuss, is pain. And I'm talking about pain in the process, not physical pain. There will always be some level of stress or pain in a project. It's inconvenient. It's your home. There's an invasion of your privacy because people are there. The question is, how much do you want to struggle through the project, and how involved do you want to be in running your project? Here's what I mean by this and how you might minimize your pain. First, understand the process to get from the initial meeting to the actual start of your construction. There should be an initial discussion, and the company should have a process in place. This discussion should be about your needs, your wants, and your wishes. Hopefully, as you, the homeowner, have collected some pictures of the things you like, and you've thought through the project, you've thought through the must-haves of the project, which is most important. Someone interested in minimizing your pain will take all this in and listen to you. They'll listen. That's so key. They'll take plenty of notes and pictures. They'll take down all the existing dimensions and review things such as the current status of the electrical panel and plumbing. An indication that there could be unnecessary pain involved is they spend very little time taking pictures, measurements, asking questions, really taking in the information they need on the initial visit. This should be followed by a preliminary scope of work. That's what we do at Titus Contracting. We restate everything that we discussed, and then we'll include allowances for each area that need allowances, like cabinets and countertops. We'll break that down by things like plumbing and electrical and framing and drywall. So there's an understanding of what you're going to get and the budget for that. There should be a preliminary price range quoted at this point, so both the homeowner and the contractor have an understanding of the budget. Your needs should always be included with your wants and wishes offered as options. Second indication that there could be unnecessary pain involved, you receive a fixed bid at this point without any drawings, final selections, site visits by the subcontractors, etc. This is kind of like putting a puzzle together with the pieces upside down. You have no idea what it really looks like and how the pieces will be going together without complete drawings and scope. If the scope of work fits the budget, then set up an open house in order to make sure you eliminate as many of the surprises, and surprises are a major source of pain for both the contractor and homeowner. You need to have professionals out to help discover potential problems. To get accurate pricing that is fair to both parties, bids from subs are necessary, and suppliers. Additionally, this process helps fine-tune the scope and details of the project. Quality subcontractors often bring up questions that lead to a better, more complete project. Pain comes when the contractor uses purely the "I've done it before" approach, which many of us can do because we've been there and done that. Please note that if your job is simple, just a simple cabinet change out with new cabinets, tops, appliances, and fixtures, and you've all the selections made, it may be possible for you to get a fixed bid without subs visiting. But selections are always critical to make sure what you like and what they allow are in line. A final proposal should be presented with full selections, a final plan for the homeowner to sign off on. The proposal should not be a vague, short document with simple as-drawn statements unless the plan contains all the construction information with electrical and mechanical drawings. Each heading should describe what work is being completed. Headings being, like again I stated earlier, the demo, the framing, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, insulation. There should be a fixed cost stated at the end, a fair payment schedule stated, descriptions on how change orders are handled so there is no confusion or frustration if these do come up. There are other things that will help make your job run smoothly. These things will probably add a little bit to the overall cost as they cost money to produce, but will help you avoid some of the pain of the process as well as the stress. Is there an office you can go to meet and work through selections, drawings, plan review, questions, or construction meetings? How does a contractor manage their jobs? Do you have an assigned superintendent or lead carpenter? How many jobs does that one person run? How often will they be willing to meet with you during the process? For example, As long as our clients are available, we prefer to do a short weekly construction meeting to discuss what has happened so far, what will be happening over the next few weeks, are we on track schedule-wise, and are there any change orders or obstacles we have run into? Other questions you should ask: does the contractor use an actual schedule and scheduling software to manage their jobs that you can see and access as well? Do they use any type of construction software? What is available through that software? As an example, at Titus Contracting, we use Builder-Trend, construction software for everything related to your project. Schedules, change orders, financial information, that's like invoices, credits, current balances, remaining balances, etc., are all communicated through that in one place where we can all see it, including pictures of the progress of your project. You also want to ask, how accessible is management if you have an issue? If you are dealing with a one-man show, you'll probably save money. However, they will more than likely struggle to manage more than 1 to 2 projects as they are wearing all the hats like planning, accounting, project management, closeout, etc. Also, if you have an issue, it is between you and them. We find that in the process of remodeling, it can become very stressful. Sometimes people do not see things eye to eye. Project supervisors are dealing with more than one project, and sometimes they can only see things from their point as they're human. At Titus, our management team is very accessible and will help work through any issues, if there are any at all, to make sure they are remedied quickly and correctly. The bottom line is, based on my experience, there is a direct relationship to mark up the total investment you put in the project and the pain of a project. Each homeowner has to make their own determination on how valuable it is to save money versus the contractor that supplies a well-managed and organized project. More than likely, the more you save, the more you'll be involved in managing your project and working harder to make sure your project turns out the way you expected. I'm Scott Rajavori, and I'm president of Titus Contracting, and it's our desire to offer you the most pain-free remodeling process we can while turning the dreams you have for a project into reality. We have helped hundreds of homeowners in the Twin Cities, and I invite you to download the free guide on what sets one kitchen remodeling apart from another. Details on how to get that free guide are below. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave your comments below, and thanks for watching.